Little world update. I won't say it's really a tour, but it's a bit of an update, right? It's gonna load a little slower because lots of processing power is used right now. Good. So this is an older update of the older version of the game. So in this save, what I did was change the foot size of my characters. So with the size mod that I tweaked, they have subtle differences in height between them that are very precisely fine-tuned by values for the foot size. Um, and it makes for some good Pantheon lore. It's not something that I would normally show, but if I have the energy to game, I would do that. But I don't. And I know you guys just enjoy lurking here, and I just want to keep a good vibe, so I'm not gonna force myself. You know what I like? That I think I've had a very consistent two viewers because one of them is fell asleep. If that counts, I don't know. Like, I mean, Twitch shouldn't know if he fell asleep, but I see him in the chat. How would that work? So, one of the changes I made because I have four Zex and then four alt versions in this universe. Let's just stick with this universe. It's not my gameplay file if I go around. I want townies to kill. I will not do it here because I already killed most of them in this save file. And I'm not gonna get any new ones that are ugly. I'm not gonna allow for that. I hope. See, they're all from the database. They're all just, as Dr. Brew would have it, they're all hunks. I still have to kill these townies that came shipped with this or that. Yep. Yes. Get dying. Get dying. Yeah. Specifically activated for these puny losers. Death by accidents. Not her too? I don't mind her so much. She's fine. She doesn't need to die. Of random. Like sooner or later they're gonna die. That's the fact. At some point they're gonna get an accident because they're not gonna age. They're just gonna be there till they die from an accident. And it's just gonna be a status message here. This or that Sin died from an accident. It's just townies. Cremates that I specifically activated that option for. It's good. I don't need to actively kill them in this save file. They will fucking get. And then I use a mod to collect their tombstone. Even though they're just like died off the lot. Right? So Broden is arguably the youngest. It's a bit of a demon and a punk. Well, they're all demons in a way, but this one is like maybe a bit more of a rebel, right? I talked about them before, but just in case people are out of the loop, I have a different audience in here sometimes. So, first one is Broden, and he lives now. He moved here to this island that I just showed, this island in Windenburg that I gave a different name. the Pepitopian Archipelago, blah blah blah. It's named after other characters, other guys. It's named after other guys. Oh, getting sleepy. I have to wait for one more second of this plum, but I'm just gonna fucking fall asleep right here and now. Damn it. So Broden didn't have any changes in his relationships, I think, but I. Thank you. Um, but I did move him around a little bit. As you can see, he moved here. And this house, I moved here as well. The whole house was moved here, dumped here in this island. And whoever and the guys that lived here, I moved elsewhere. It wasn't that important where, as long as they live in like one of those neighborhoods that I made specifically for the main cast, because I like to have them all together or as much grouped together as possible. You can come in later, Kupo. Just wait for a bit there. Just wait for a bit there. You come in later. Besides that, I'm gonna go upstairs within 20 to 30 minutes, so. Right, so. Originally, I have this alternate universe, this gameplay universe. That's what I normally plan on playing on the stream. Turns out I don't play it a lot on the stream because I just don't care for The Sims 4. In which he lived in this house in his alternate copy with some slightly different hair and stuff. But I decided, you know what, he might as well also live here in the main universe in his actual form. Anyway, that's irrelevant. So this is the house, and it's kind of like a beachside thing. It's not exactly tropical, but I still want a damn palm tree next to the house, I guess, to give it more of that beachside vibe, generic beach vibe. Like, you wouldn't know. Hey there. I'm on my last fumes. It was good to see you. Very good to have you. Very good to see you. You missed out on a foot cameo earlier. Still happens. I still do that. And now I'm just giving a tour. Just giving a tour of my guys. Show you some changes, some updates to my canon. So, Broden is dating this Zach, Broden. I hear some crazy. I may get interrupted, and I will be very cross if I am, but I may get interrupted. Fucking hell! I need to shut that door. Oh, so I was talking a bit and I was muted. Please, please tell me when I'm muted. You see my mouth move? I'm likely trying to talk. So please tell me. Um, because I need to mute my microphone because I'm having conversations here and they're picked up by the microphone and I have to mute it and I forget to unmute it sometimes because sometimes I have to, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I want to just fart and I mute it. You know, it can happen. So if you see my mouth move, just let me know. Nothing is coming. Only if nothing is coming out. Otherwise, I'm aware that my mouth is moving. So we got Broden and his harem. It's not as big as the others. He himself is not as big as the others. Arguably, I think even that he's not. I don't know what his size is. Yeah, so he's a primal god. He's a primal god, but they're not the biggest primal gods, and they're not as big as the other Zeks. He is not as big as the other Zeks. He's just sort of more like a man of the people. Man of the people, a god of the people. He's also still young, so he's, you know, still very impressionable, impressive height. So you have to really imagine that these height difference can be exaggerated um, massively, but we're just sticking with some very, very plausible height differences here based on their feet size because that's just how the mod works. This guy is actually a very short. It's not a big difference at all. But it's like this guy's like a 9 and this is 17. Not saying that's the foot size as in like a shoe size or something. No, it's just out of 100 on the scale of -100 to 100. It's like a percentage of what their size would be. So it's not an exact measurement of anything. It's more like a relative thing. Right, so he's dating his primal boyfriend. This is a bit of a barbaric warrior outside of The Sims 4. He cannot have that sort of harness here, but as far as I haven't really looked into it, maybe there is something that he can use. And is in this nice little cottage, and I think there's some fun to be had in the basement, but I'm not sure if this is the one with, yeah. So maybe some prisoners of war, aka townies, have drowned in these sewers before, but other than that, it's just a fun little gameplay house that I haven't actually played on for ages, but when I did, it was fun for a bit. It was fun for a bit. So the next one is Broly. When we think of the next tier of Zaks, they're all up there. So we go from shoe size, well, foot size 15. Oh. You back? Yeah. Go into bed and go in a towel. Koopa. Go into bed and go in a towel. So you can see significantly taller. There's no room for the head. Goliath is bigger than any of the primal gods. So you got the tier, you got the Zek tier, which are in their own no, no. Primal tier of all the firstborn gods directly from the big man, right? First created gods, and then the rest usually, right? In different in a hierarchy of their own, but the size differences between them here are more negligible. I'm just going over the different Zeks, and one of them is Broly with his own harem. Officially, he's also dating. He's also dating. Unless you sent me money, I'm not gonna check it now. Thank you. But if you do send me money, I will check the messages. That's how it works. That's the game we're playing. Of course, that's just for bugs. That game is a game I only play with pathetic little bugs. Doesn't go for everyone. So we got Broly, who's a 25 with his partners who are partially... Oh, see, some of them still need to leave. Go on, leave. You don't live here. Takes a while for them to wake up. All right, go, go, go. You don't live here either. And you don't live here either. I don't know why you guys are here. There. See? He towers quite a bit over the others. With these, and none of them are really primal, so they're also kind of like 2 tiers below him. They're, I would say, not exactly primals, they're like overlords in the Pantheon. They're overlords in the Pantheon. I responded to you. One generous free response. One generous free response. In private. Oh. Broly, Riffy. This is a young version of another Riffy, by the way. Oh, he's apparently barefoot. I guess it's his thing, maybe, because originally he's like a desert thief type of guy. But his mature version is a completely different beastie. He just has, like, they're so different that he ended up manifesting himself in 2 different forms, much like this X. He's like the college. He's not really in college though. Kind of like out of college, I guess. A bit of a jock, right? One bit. He's quite a jock, a bit of a bully. Most bro-ish of the guys. And then he's dating this guy, this guy, this guy, and they're all, I believe, we're saying a tier below primal, so 2 tiers lower. Titan Lords, Overlords, basically. Still very big gods, but they got nothing on him. And if I were to say, Let's go up to a random guy. Maybe there's still someone around to compare the size to. Or not. Let's summon someone because I don't see anyone around. Need a letterbox for that. Oh, I forgot. It's another one. Again, they're all sort of in the same size tier. Slight differences between them, as far as I'm aware. I'm not even sure if he's exactly in the same size tier. He might be shorter than the others. Let me check his foot size. Yeah, he's in the lower tier. I think he's the shortest. He's shorter than the others. What is your foot size? What was your size, basically? On the lower end of his tier, or not? But it's not a big difference anyway at this point because I couldn't make the difference bigger without breaking the animations completely. So there's that. Thanks. There we go. That's how you play the game. That's how you play the game. But let's see how he measures up against someone shorter. Look at the bar filling up. That's practically like a good graphic for my dick. Fill up my dick. I still haven't found the letterbox. You're short and your feet are small. You would be just absolutely pulverized under Broly's feet. You'd just be somewhere on these styles, probably. Couldn't see you. Not, you're not big enough to really have a whole model. Just be a pixel. Let me see. Where is the damn Sunday's fucking house? Sometimes what it does is like you don't have a letterbox, it just dumps it in your living room or something. It's just that broken. Something went wrong here because there was a letterbox here. And now there's none anywhere. Which is arguably very frustrating and bullshit. No, I don't see any letterbox. So who is quite short? I don't want to cheat. I want to summon. All right, summon. Show them. So I don't know if they're actually gonna be short. I don't know if they're actually gonna be short. Size 8 shoe, that's to say nothing about your dick. Yeah, so this is like the, for my gods, for my guys, this is the shortest guy. Shortest type of guy, so let's see. Probably. So the difference between him and Broly is quite significant, right? It's still not an average sim height, which would be smaller than this. Oh, he really looks like his big bro, I guess. He really looks like his big bro.
Oh, yes.
Such a defiant little look. Look at that. This would be a good size difference between us, wouldn't it? I'm making some screenshots. By the way, this is good for my BRB screens. How did they get flirty? Flirty. So anyway, yeah, that's the most like I think he's a size 9. Well, size 9. He's got the 9 out of 100. We already discussed that on Discord. I'm not discussing that on the stream. Yep, size 9. Going to the next one. Next one. You know what? Maybe I'll leave it for tomorrow because I'm fucking tired. I'm really damn tired. I think I'll leave it at this because I don't think I can get a good thought out of this, so I'm just gonna leave it at this. Try it again. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And I see you guys again soon. Bye for now.